Hi, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us today for our Nexford Virtual Tour. I'm glad to see a few attendees already on the call. So hi to Tenda, Ude, and Chikwendu. It's great to have you today. I would love to learn more about you guys. If you can please feel free to just jump on the webinar chat in your Zoom application and just let me know more about you. Where in the world are you joining us from today? Which Nexford degree program do you wish to enroll in? Please let us know more. We're super happy to help you. In the meantime, let's just get started. I want to start also by introducing myself to everybody. My name is Mai, and I'm a senior Nexford application specialist. I'm also with the marketing team. I've been with Nexford for more than 6 years now, and during that time, I have spoken with many aspiring learners, such as you guys from all around the world, who wish to learn more about the Nexford experience and the online learning platform. And of course, you have so many questions, so I want to remind you also to drop your questions in the webinar Q&A section. That would be great if you drop your questions there. Let me know more about you. And feel free to ask about anything about the whole Nexford journey. As you can see, this is the agenda for today's call. We're going to try to squeeze it all in 30 or 40 minutes. So that's how long we may be on the call today. Depends on the amount of questions that you have as well. I'll be super happy to answer as many of them as I can. So please keep them coming. It can be about anything from the learning style or experience to how to apply. But I will be covering everything today. As you can see, we'll be going through the programs, the application and admissions process. I'll be discussing scholarship opportunities and then the actual virtual tour, which is why we're here today, to show you a bit of the online learning platform. The learning management system that we use is called Canvas, and it's super user-friendly. And you can access it on your mobile phone as well. There's a mobile application. So we'll be talking more about Canvas and its different features. And then, of course, all of the learner benefits that you get while you study at Nexford, including NextPath and all of our career services. And then, like I said, of course, the Q&A portion at the end. So I'm happy to see the first person to chat with us here. Tatenda, you're in South Africa. Welcome. We have a lot of learners in South Africa. It's great to have you. I see that you're interested in a BBA in business analytics. That's a great, great choice. We will be talking more about the BBA as well, so that's fantastic. All right, let's move forward. Okay, so at Nexford, we have reimagined what a modern university experience should look like. It's accessible, it's flexible, and it's built around your goals. We're designed for career-driven learners around the world who want to build in-demand skills while earning recognized and accredited credentials. Instead of following the old campus model, we've created a 100% online learning experience that fits the way that we live and we work today. Thanks to technology, we're able to deliver a world-class education at a fraction of the cost of traditional universities. And because our programs are competency and skill-based and focused on real workplace skills, the return on your investment often comes faster than you would expect. Whether you're looking to upskill, change careers, or get ahead in your current role, Nexford equips you with the practical job-ready skills that can make a real impact. So here's some feedback from one of our MBA graduates, Jason Weimer. He's an American living in Thailand who started his own graphic design business there. But after years of running it, he realized there was still so much he wanted to learn, especially around leadership and integrating tech into his work. He chose Nexford because the program gave him the flexibility to study online while continuing to grow his company across multiple countries. And I'm sure this is the case for many of our learners trying to balance work as well as online studies. So his MBA specialization in advanced AI provided him with valuable insights and skills that helped him rethink how design, tech, and data can work together, whether it's using customer data to improve operations or applying AI concepts to streamline inventory and enhance decision-making. All right, moving forward. once you get enrolled at Nexford, you're going to be, needing to complete our NXU Orientation. NXU stands for Nexford University, and our orientation course is a short course you can complete in our online platform. It only has 4 modules, and it tells you everything you need to know about the online platform, how to navigate through it, how to get access to all of the resources, and we're going to cover more of that today. But most importantly, in the introduction, in the first module of your orientation, you get a welcome video from our founder and our CEO, Fadil Tarzi, where he tells everybody a bit more about Nexford and how we got started. So I'd love to play this for everybody just for a few seconds. And also a shout out to Uday from Nigeria, who is interested in an MBA in entrepreneurship and basic MBA. Fantastic. That is a great choice. I will be talking more about the MBA in a few minutes, so please stay tuned. Now let's play this for everybody just for a bit.
It's been said that the future is a convenient place for dreams, so why not dream big? I've always known education changes lives, but I first realized its impact over a decade ago. On my entrepreneurial journey, I saw a gap between the skills of college graduates and the needs of employers. With my own startups, I struggled to find people with the right competencies. For example, I couldn't find a software engineer with effective communication skills. I couldn't find the creative designers who could plan. I thought to myself, is this why unemployment stats of college graduates grab so many media headlines? And it's not our graduates' fault. Burdened by heavy debt, cohorts of learners walk away from university unprepared for the workplace. That's why I set out to create a university for you, one that I'm convinced has the potential to positively impact lives as well as millions worldwide. I'm Fadil Al-Tarzi, and I can proudly say that I'm the founder and CEO of Nexford University. Expect NXU.
All right, that is just a sneak peek. Hopefully you can watch it in its entirety once you get enrolled at Nexford. All right, let's move forward. So I want to talk a bit more about why learners choose Nexford. So we're designed for online learning. Nexford wasn't a traditional university that moved online. We were built for online learning from day one. Every part of our experience was designed with global learners in mind, so you can learn on your own terms from anywhere in the world. We're licensed in Washington, D.C., and we're accredited by the DEAC in the U.S., which means we meet rigorous standards for quality and relevance. Our accreditation also reflects our commitment to delivering programs that truly impact careers. And because today's world moves fast, we keep our programs updated with the latest industry trends. So you're not just learning theory, you're building real skills that employers value. We get that life doesn't run on a fixed schedule, and neither do we. While our courses aren't self-paced, you can finish each course in up to 8 weeks or sooner if you're able to. And if you're doing well academically, you'll even have the option to take on more courses later on in your program. Plus, with our pay-as-you-go model, you can plan your learning around your budget and your time. And while everything is online, you will not be learning alone. You'll be part of a global supportive community, connecting with peers, faculty, and professionals from around the world who are still on a similar journey. So I want to expand a little bit more on the accreditation, because I know this is an important question since you will be investing in your education here. So Nexford is accredited, like I said, by the Distance Education Accrediting Commission, or the DEAC for short. The DEAC is listed by the U.S. Department of Education as a recognized accrediting agency and is recognized by the Council for Higher Education Accreditation, or CHIA for short. We're also licensed by the Higher Education Licensure Commission, which is HELC, in Washington, D.C., and that is the same organization that licenses all physical universities operating in Washington, D.C. Now, one of the things that really sets Nexford apart is how predictable and flexible our tuition is. You pay a flat monthly rate, no big upfront fees, no hidden charges, whether you take one course or more. Your monthly cost stays the same, so it's super easy to budget. And here's the best part: the faster that you finish, the less that you pay overall. If you complete your master's in just 12 months, you'll only pay for those 12 months. And if you take the average 18 months, you pay for 18. And even if life gets in the way and you need more time, you'll never pay for more than 18 months, as long as you finish within the 27 months for a master's degree, for example. But this applies to all of our degrees, including our bachelor's degree. You'll never pay more for more than the average program length. It's all designed to give you peace of mind and real flexibility so you can move at a pace that works for you without worrying about penalties or any surprise costs. I see a hello here. I just want to give a shout out to Chikundu, who says, hello, everyone from Nigeria, interested in a Master of Science in Digital Transformation. So which of you guys, like Tatenda or Uday or Chikundu, which of you have already started your application or enrollment or spoken with a Nexford application specialist? I'm curious to know where you guys are in your Nexford journey. All right, here we're going to talk more about how we designed our programs at Nexford. I think Chukundu, sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name, I see that you raised your hand. So I'm assuming you've started your application already, so that's good to hear. I wish you the best of luck with your application. Let's talk more about the application process a little later on. So like I said, we designed our programs at Nexford with what we call the workforce alignment model. This approach ensures that our programs are forward-looking and built around the skills employers are actively seeking. So to achieve this, we combine in-depth research with insights from a global advisory board of industry experts. Our advisory board plays a key role in shaping our programs, comprising leaders across various industries. The board meets with us multiple times a year to review new offerings and recommend updates to existing ones. Our mission is to help learners connect with the careers that they aspire to, and we offer a range of flexible learning options to support that goal. So starting with our master's degree, we specialize in business and business technology, offering programs like our MBA and a Master of Science in Digital Transformation, Data Analytics, and Entrepreneurship. We also have our BBA program, which features specializations in high-demand areas such as AI and business analytics, entrepreneurship, and digital marketing. And we offer 2 career pathway certificates, operations management and professional sales, each tailored to prepare learners for in-demand entry-level roles that do not require a bachelor's degree. And for those that are looking to build targeted skills without committing to a full degree, we offer short courses that can be completed in just 1 to 2 months. So while our foundation has always been rooted in business, we've continuously evolved to integrate technology and emphasize power skills, such as communication, collaboration, and critical thinking. After all, having the knowledge is essential, but knowing how to work effectively with others is just as important for long-term success. All right, let's break down some of those programs a little bit more, starting with our graduate degrees. As you can see with this program comparison here, every master program at Nexford has 12 courses, except for the Master of Science in Entrepreneurship, which has 16 courses, but those also include 12 single courses and then 4 seminars. And but all master's degrees have an average duration of 18 months. So you can finish faster or slower than 18 months. So if you are someone aiming to grow your career at the crossroads of business, tech, and leadership, then the MBA is a great fit for you. It's designed for professionals who want to boost their strategic thinking and leadership skills in a global context. Typical roles after completing this MBA include senior positions like Chief Operating Officer, Management Consultant, or Marketing Director. At its core, the program builds well-rounded expertise in business management, leadership, and strategic planning, skills that are valuable across any industry. And then the Master of Science in Digital Transformation is perfect for professionals who are leading digital initiatives who want to deepen their ability to drive innovation through tech. Graduates often step into roles such as Digital Innovation Specialist or Chief Digital Officer, positions where you're responsible for steering a company's digital future. The main focus here is on using cutting-edge technologies like AI, cybersecurity, and data science to create real business value and improve operations. Now, for anyone looking to sharpen their technical and analytical skills, then the Master of Science in Data Analytics program offers a solid foundation to thrive in data-driven environments. It prepares you for roles like data scientist, a business intelligence analyst, or finance data manager, positions where data truly drives decision-making. The focus is on helping you master the tools and the techniques used to analyze data, uncover insights, and guide smarter business strategies. Now, if you're passionate about launching a business or driving innovation from within a company, then the Master of Science in Entrepreneurship is for you. It's tailored for aspiring founders or future startup leaders. Think startup founder, VC analyst, or even someone building a new venture from the ground up. At its heart, this degree teaches you how to turn innovative ideas into successful ventures through smart strategy, funding know-how, and practical startup skills. Now, some more information on the programs. The big thing to know here is that we do not follow the traditional school model where you're just reading theory and memorizing for exams. Instead, you'll be working on real projects that mirror what professionals are actually doing in the workplace. So just to further explain, we don't have exams at Nexford, rather we have projects and assignments that you get graded on and final projects, and there's like a capstone project as well in the master degrees. So at the bottom here are just example projects from each of our master programs. These sample projects that you would be working on are very practical, as you can see. So in one course, like in the MBA, you might be developing a market entry plan for a new region. Or in our MSDT, using AI to help a healthcare company improve patient care. You could also be working on things like data storytelling or even building out a product roadmap for a startup. The point is every project is practical and it's designed to help you build the skills you need on the job. So by the time that you graduate, you'll already have a portfolio of work that shows what you can do and not just a degree. I'll also show you later how we bring in business tech and AI tools into the learning process. So it's all about keeping things relevant to today's world. Now, some final features to cover from our different master's programs. You'll see for our MBA, we have 6 in-demand specialization areas like AI, e-commerce, cybersecurity, and sustainability. And then for our MSDT and our MSDA, we have a partnership with CompTIA. CompTIA is the world's most trusted certifying body of IT professionals. They are the largest vendor-neutral credentialing program for technology workers. CompTIA has awarded more than 2.5 million certifications in areas such as cybersecurity, networking, cloud computing, and technical support. The MSDT program curriculum includes integrated CompTIA certification preparation courses like Network Plus, Project Plus, and Security Plus, and these become accessible after reaching the halfway point of your program without any extra charges. With the MSDA program, you'll have the opportunity to earn a CompTIA certification, called Data Plus as well, adding even more value to your learning experience. Now, for our MSE program, I mentioned earlier there are seminars, right? So it includes a series of live and collaborative seminars, each comprising 2 live sessions where you'll connect with peers, you'll build networks, and you'll learn from the best. So participation in these seminars is strongly recommended, as course assessments will require learners to reflect on the sessions they attend, and each seminar includes both group and individual projects and assignments. Now let's move on to our bachelor's degree, our undergraduate degree. Our BBA is really designed for aspiring professionals who want a solid foundation in business. Whether you're aiming to move up in your current role, switch careers, or start your own business, we see learners from all kinds of backgrounds: HR, operations, marketing, finance, and even tech. Some are fresh out of high school, while others are already working and wanting to level up. So what sets this BBA apart is how practical it is. You won't just learn theory, you'll apply it to real projects, like creating and presenting a personal leadership plan, sharpening your strategic and communication skills. And you can boost your market value even more by specializing in not one, but up to 4 of our 6 BBA specializations on offer. You can also get credit for prior learning, like previous coursework or industry certifications. You can also earn 2 degrees at the same time once you complete your BBA. You'll get an associate degree after just 20 courses in your program, and then of course your full BBA degree after 40 courses. You can also take up to 4 MBA or MSDT courses while still in your BBA, saving time and tuition. So it's all designed to accelerate your career and to help you stand out from the very beginning. Now let's talk about the application process at Nexford. Let me see. We have, I think, new people on the call from earlier. Hi there, Juliet and Tuchoku. I'd love to hear more from you guys as well. Thanks for joining. So in case you missed anything, this call is being recorded, so you can reach out to our team at any time and ask for a playback once it's on our YouTube channel. So now we're going to cover scholarship opportunities first and foremost. So we do offer scholarship opportunities at Nexford. They vary in percentage depending on what Nexford program you're applying for. It can be anywhere from, 10% up to 25 or 30%. Again, it varies every month, and it varies on what you're applying for and which country you're applying from. But we do offer these partial scholarships for international students and all Nexford students all around the world. And they're only applicable for our degree programs, such as our master degrees, our BBA, our associate degree, as well as our career pathway certificates. So there's a scholarship form link that you can ask for when you get in touch with a Nexford application specialist. You just fill the form, and then our team, our scholarships committee, will get back to you with hopefully a good decision on your scholarship request. Now, to walk through the admission requirements, because when you're applying for a scholarship, you still need to make sure that you meet our admission requirements. And it obviously gives you a better chance of receiving a scholarship if you meet all of our admission requirements. And so no matter what degree you're applying for, we might request previous transcript from your previous school. So official transcripts are only considered official if it's sent to Nexford directly from your previous institution or your previous learning school. You can apply, however, with an unofficial copy in the meantime, so you can get started. And we give you up to 60 or even 90 days sometimes in the background to have your school sorted out with us and send us the missing information. So that way you do not have to delay your studies. If you're applying for a single course instead, the ones that take 1 or 2 months only to complete, we've made the registration process easier. We've waived the application fee, so you do not have to pay an application fee or go through the typical application process. Instead, you can get enrolled right away, which means you only need to pay the one-time tuition fee for the single course of your interest and then start as soon as September 1st, if you like. Now, all applicants, regardless of what you're applying for, you must provide the following documents, such as a government-issued identification or ID, passport quality photo, official transcript from your prior education, like I mentioned, and then only some international learners may be asked to submit proof of English proficiency. Now, for our degree programs, you'll see here, these are just extra details on the kind of bachelor's degree you need to have to be able to apply for the different graduate programs. So have a good look here if you're into the MSDA or the MSDT or so on. So for example, if you studied bachelor's, in your bachelor's degree, if you studied nursing, you can still apply for our MBA. As long as your bachelor's degree is from an accredited university. But since it wouldn't be in business in this example, right? It's in nursing, for example, you will just be required to take a foundations course or a fundamentals course with Nexford as a prerequisite to qualify you to study our MBA program. So that would be for our MBA, our business fundamentals course prior to degree enrollment. For our MSDA, that would be a statistics course prior to degree enrollment. For the MSDT, that would be a Foundations of Digital Transformation course before you apply. For our MSE, we just need a bachelor's degree from an accredited university. Now, if you're applying for our undergraduate program, such as our BBA, we just need to see that you have a high school certificate or what is equivalent to a high school certificate. All right, we're nearing some of the exciting stuff, guys, here, so please stay tuned. We'll be jumping into the online platform, how it looks like, and talking more about our assignments and much more. So once you've reviewed the admission requirements, you will submit your application at apply.nxu.nexford.edu and pay a one-time $25 application fee, and then our admissions team will get back to you within 1 to 2 business days, and hopefully you will receive a positive application decision, after which you will need to log back into the online platform or portal for application to confirm your enrollment, sign the enrollment agreement, and pay at least the first month of your chosen program tuition to complete your full enrollment at Nexford. And of course, select a start date. Our programs start on the 1st of every month. So our next program intake is September 1 and then October 1 and so on. You can get enrolled today and still choose a future start date if you're not ready financially or time-wise to start your program as soon as the 1st of next month. But that way you can, finish the hassle of enrolling. You can secure yourself, get enrolled early, and still choose a future start date up to 3 months ahead. And that way you also get early access to all of our learner benefits, which we are gonna go through in the next 10 minutes. So if you do wish, however, to start your intake on the 1st of September, you have to make sure to complete your application and enrollment on or before the 28th of August. So the 28th of each month is the enrollment deadline for the following month, for the following intake. So please mark your calendars if you have a specific date in mind and you want to make sure not to miss the deadline for that. Okay, before we delve into the actual virtual tour and the online learning experience, I want to talk about some positive learner outcomes as to why we do what we do at Nexford University. So we ran an alumni survey in 2024, end of last year, and these are the outcomes. It's clear that Nexford graduates are making real career moves. 96% are employed full-time at global companies, showing that the skills that they've gained are highly valued in the job market. You can see that 80% have been promoted within just 18 months. 84% of our alumni are already in leadership roles today, reflecting the program's emphasis on leadership development and its impact on career advancement. And it doesn't stop there. Nexford alumni are thriving in innovative industries with 74% employed in ICT, finance, operation sectors, proving that our graduates have the skills to succeed in fast evolving fields. Finally, the best proof of impact comes from those who have experienced it firsthand. 98% of our alumni would recommend Nexford, which is a testament to the value that they've gained. All right, I'm excited about the coming part, guys. So here we go. Let's start with this one over here. So once you've enrolled, you'll get access to our learning management system called Canvas, like I said, also the Canvas student application, which you can download. And right on the dashboard, you will find My NXU. You can think of it as your personal command center. It's where your Nexford journey begins, and it connects you to everything you need to succeed. In the program area, you'll see your entire learning path laid out. That's where you can track your progress, you can see your scores, and you can access your courses. When you tap on any course, you'll get an overview of what you're going to learn, the skills you're expected to gain. Now, the courses are designed to be super relevant to the workplace, but also engaging. So each course is organized into modules that match specific learning outcomes. And inside, you'll find videos, downloadable resources, and interactive exercises to keep things interesting and hands-on. We don't want our learners falling asleep. And when it comes to assignments, get ready for practical work. These aren't just for grades, they help you build real skills and a strong portfolio you can show to employers. And just because it's online doesn't mean you're on your own. With live lectures with faculty members, you'll connect with instructors, classmates, get one-on-one support from faculty, and join discussions through course boards and chats. So learning here is a shared experience. From day one, you'll go through the NXU Orientation course I mentioned, which sets you up with everything you need to get started smoothly. And if you need help along the way, we've got you with our success advisors that are available nearly 24/7 for anything from tech support to personalized academic guidance. You can even book one-on-one advising sessions whenever you need. And to support your academic writing, we have this writing lab here, always available to you, where you can get expert help, strengthen your skills, and learn how to use AI responsibly in research and assignments. And then you'll also get access to our full online library with more than 60 million databases, articles, and publications that are all included and available whenever you need them. So at Nexford, everything is set up to help you learn and to help you grow and succeed. All right. Now, at Nexford, we know that connection and engagement are key to online learning success. And that is why we've introduced a powerful tool called Harmonize. It's an interactive discussion board platform that is designed to bring our global classroom to life. With Harmonize integrated in some of our courses, learners can go beyond basic text replies. So you can share video responses, voice notes, images, or even presentations, creating a more dynamic human way to connect with your peers and your faculty. It supports both casual, low-stakes conversations like course introductions, as well as more structured discussions that are tied to assignments. For example, Harmonize also allows for role-play scenarios and multimedia-based peer reviews, skills that mirror real-world communication and collaboration. And you might respond to a business scenario, as an example, as if you were presenting it to a client, and then get feedback from your classmates before submitting a final version to your professor. So it honestly feels like an online sort of social media platform with other students all around the world. And right on the screen here is just an example, of the submissions that you can do in Harmonize. Okay, now next path, our career services. So at Nexford, we don't just prepare you for your next job, but for a lifelong career. Next path is our AI-powered career hub that is designed to give you the tools, clarity, and confidence to reach your professional goals. It helps you explore your interests, understand your personality, and align your education with your career direction through built-in assessments. You'll have access to Carrie, your 24/7 career assistant, who answers all your career questions in real time and offers tailored advice on job paths, industry outlooks, and next steps. You're never left guessing. And our AI resume and interview platform gives you state-of-the-art assistance, getting you your most important job search tools moving in the right direction. NextPath goes further by offering virtual work experiences through Forage, plus expert coaching, monthly webinars and group sessions, and industry interviews, and unlimited LinkedIn Learning access, all designed to build your skills, expand your network, and grow your confidence. What makes Nexford truly different is how we embed career readiness into your learning journey, not just after graduation. So coming soon, you'll see career-focused lessons integrated throughout your program, teaching you how to search for jobs and thrive in them while you study. All right. I want to expand a little bit more on LinkedIn Learning. So as a Nexford learner, you'll have unlimited access to over 16,000 expert-led courses and videos covering a wide range of topics, and each completed course provides a certificate that you can showcase on your LinkedIn profile or add to your CV or your resume, which is a great way to stand out to employers. LinkedIn learning is typically a paid feature, but with Nexford, it's all included in your tuition at no additional cost. And for example, if you're studying data analytics at Nexford, but also have an interest in marketing, you can take additional LinkedIn Learning courses to broaden your skill set and to boost your resume. If you enroll early, you'll have early access to LinkedIn Learning and all of our career services before even starting your Nexford program. We've also partnered with IBM Africa to make the Digital Nation Africa, or DNA, program available to all of our African learners at no extra cost, where you can expand your skills on emerging technologies such as cloud, artificial intelligence, Internet of Things, blockchain, and more. You can also get a head start on your career with Forage job simulations, also included in your Nexford program. These immersive experiences let you practice real-world skills, but at real companies like JP Morgan and Accenture, to build your confidence and to give you a competitive edge. You'll also receive a certificate upon completion. And you can see that they vary in how long they take to complete the virtual job simulation, as well as difficulty level. But it really, really pays off. I've heard so many learners talk about how beneficial it was for them to actually complete a job simulation at Forage. All right, our last portion of the webinar today before I start taking questions, so please make sure to get your questions ready. And that is to talk about how we use AI in the classroom at Nexford. And if you haven't seen our recent updates, we just announced our recent AI philosophy, which dictates that AI use is actually mandatory at Nexford. Not just how to use it, but the fact that you use it. So you have to both be able to use AI as well as of course, show proof of how you're using it ethically and so much more. We teach you everything from A to Z. So if you have more questions about that or want to learn more, I recommend going also to our NXU Insights on our website, which is our Nexford blog, which has the announcement of the AI philosophy. But in any case, you will be told all about it as a Nexford learner once you get enrolled. So basically, Nexford AI isn't treated as an optional enhancement. It's a core thread that runs throughout the learner journey that is embedded across every program to ensure practical and real-world application. So whether you're studying marketing, HR, finance, or tech, AI is part of the conversation from the very start. As shown in this video, our AI in Marketing module introduces learners to the transformative role of AI and understanding customer behavior. This activity encourages learners to reflect on the impact of AI within their own industry and apply insights to enhance marketing effectiveness. They're prompted to consider how AI can be leveraged to better understand customer behavior, optimize marketing campaigns through predictive analytics, and improve customer engagement and satisfaction. So by engaging with this exercise, learners are equipped with practical strategies they can apply in real-world scenarios, demonstrating foresight and innovative thinking in their professional environments. And in this example, this activity on e-commerce chatbots helps you apply AI and ML or machine learning concepts to real business challenges. Acting as an AI consultant, you'll create chatbot strategies for customer support, order tracking, and product recommendations. You'll design user scenarios, develop integration plans, and evaluate how these solutions impact customer experience and business goals. This mirrors professional problem solving, where you analyze bottlenecks, you propose AI solutions, and you present impactful implementation plans, ensuring you're not just job ready, but you're also innovation ready. Now, Nexford also fosters critical thinking by challenging learners to evaluate and strategically apply AI. So in Module 5 of our professional communication course, learners are asked to use an AI tool of their choice to rewrite a pitch that they originally created themselves. They then compare both versions, analyzing wording, tone, emotional impact, and accuracy. The goal is not just to use AI, but to think critically about its strengths and limitations in real-world communication, encouraging thoughtful and responsible use of AI. Each assignment includes a grading rubric, as you can see here, detailing what is needed to achieve the highest marks. With analysis and critical thinking, you'll see it at the bottom, but it is a key criterion here. The rubric emphasizes the importance of a reflective approach to using AI. Yeah, there it is at the bottom there. All right, guys, this is the last thing I want to share with you before I start taking questions. So I'm excited to share this powerful example of a learner's submission from our intercultural communication course. This assignment was designed to encourage deep reflection on personal cultural identity, a fundamental step in building intercultural competence. Learners were asked to reflect on their cultural backgrounds, experiences, and how these influence their communication styles, values, and perspectives. What's particularly exciting is how this learner thoughtfully used AI as a tool to enhance their storytelling while maintaining a deeply personal and authentic voice. It's a wonderful example of how AI can support, not replace, meaningful self-expression.
Navigating Identity in a Blended World. Hello, and thank you for listening. My name is Cindy Kibet, and I'm 23 years old. I live in Kenya, and I'm currently taking the class Intercultural Communication. Today, I want to share a glimpse into my cultural identity, shaped by my Kenyan roots and my experiences living within a mix of Kenyan and Western influences. I'll take you into my family traditions, my connection to language, and a personal experience that ties it all together. Along the way, I'll explore how William James's quote, "Whenever two people meet, there are really six people present," resonates with the layers of identity and perception we all navigate. Let's begin. In my family, traditions are everything. One of the most important is our rule about celebrating birthdays. It's non-negotiable. Birthdays are first celebrated with immediate family, mom, dad, and siblings. Only after that can we include extended family, friends, or partners. This tradition strengthens our core bond, reminding us of the importance of those closest to us. Another tradition we hold dear is a monthly family outing. At the end or beginning of each month, we choose an activity together, going out for lunch or dinner, attending an event, or enjoying entertainment. These outings have given us priceless memories and strengthened our connection as a family. I was born and raised in Kenya, a country with a rich and a deep sense of community. My parents ensured I experienced our cultural heritage, from participating in significant holidays to learning Kiswahili, Kenya's national language. However, they also introduced aspects of Western culture, particularly.
All right, that is a sneak peek. I hope you enjoyed that assignment as much as I did. I can start taking questions now, so I'm super excited to hear from you guys. Please let me know what you would like to learn more about. If you have any questions, Chukwendu or Juliet, Nasiro, Tatenda, Tuchoku, or Ude, love to hear from you guys. I see Uday was saying, I've spoken to someone from Nexford, but I intend to start next year. Okay, that's fantastic. I'm sure you have good reasons why you want to postpone your studies until the start of next year. That's perfectly fine. At least you have a goal and a vision for 2026. I'm super excited for you to join us. Hi, Nasiro. Good to hear from you. All right, Uday saying, when is the program slated to start next year? Good question. So our programs start on the 1st of every month. So you can start as soon as January 1 or February 1, March 1, April 1, and so on. So the 1st of every month we have an intake. So it depends what suits you best. Juliet is asking, does a university have to submit the transcripts or can I do that myself? Good question. You can, apply with a copy that you have, but that will be considered unofficial. It's enough to get you started, so our admissions team can see a copy of your transcript and see whether or not you qualify to study with Nexford, and then you can start your studies. But we will give you 60 to 90 days for your previous school, your previous university, to provide us the official transcript. So it's only considered official if your previous school sends it directly to Nexford. So I hope that makes it clear. Can you start with a statement of result? Yes, I believe you can, Uday. And Tochoku says, for those of us that need to take the MBA essential courses, is it included in the fee or is there an additional cost for it? So because at Nexford, you're not paying by course, you're paying a fixed monthly fee as if you're paying a fixed phone bill, right? So it really depends on how long it would take you to complete your MBA, if that makes sense. So there are 12 courses in the MBA, right? If you were to take the essential or fundamentals or foundation courses, that could be one additional course, right? If you take that, that could essentially mean that if it takes you, let's say, 18 months to complete the course, it might take you 19. But at the same time, somebody who isn't taking the foundations course can complete their MBA in just 10 or 12 months, right? So basically what I'm saying is it doesn't necessarily mean you'll finish your program slower because your pace could be faster than somebody else's and vice versa. So you're not paying extra for the single course. You might be paying extra if it takes you longer months, if that makes sense. And Uday, yes, you can pay in local currency. We offer many different payment options. So you can pay, I think Uday, are you based in Nigeria? Yeah, so you can pay in Naira. We accept payments in Naira. How much time is the capstone project allocated? I think it's a 1 month project. 1 or 2 months. But I'd need to double check Juliet about that. But it's gonna be at the end of your program. Tatenda's asking, is it possible to take more than one degree? Is it possible to accelerate a program by accepting a third-party courses from other platforms like sophia.org or study.com, and then scholarship options? I love, love, love these questions, Tatenda. So to answer your first one, is it possible to take more than one degree? At the moment, no. So at Nexford, you have to enroll at one program at a time. Is it possible to accelerate your program? In general, yes, whether or not you're using a third-party course. So there's many ways you can accelerate your program. After completing a certain number of courses in any degree program at Nexford, you'll start to be allowed to take more than one course at the same time. But important to note, it depends on your GPA. So if you have a certain high GPA, then you've proven that you can, handle that course load and that you're doing well with your studies and you're actually digesting the information, right? Because we don't want learners to just complete their program and graduate without actually learning the skills that they need. So we need to make sure that they're actually understanding the information and completing the projects with a good grade and so on. That will allow you to accelerate your program in general. I don't know about study.com. I don't believe so, but I know for sure that with Sophia, we do transfer credits from Sophia. So I can check that information also on my end. think I have it somewhere here, if you'll give me a minute, and I can tell you exactly how many Sophia, courses might be allowed. This would need to be evaluated in any case by our registrar to see how many of those courses can be transferred. So they have to check your transcript for what you took with Sophia. So as per the last information I have, okay, let me share this with you here. Okay, I've shared it here on chat. Yeah, there you go. And then you'll see, I've also shared a link with you there. You can book a consultation call on that link to speak with somebody on our team to tell you more about Sophia. So I hope that helps, Tatenda. All right, hold on, sorry. Apologies, guys. I lost you guys for a second. I'm back now. Can everybody hear me? Just fine. All right. Let me see the other questions I have here. Tuchoko says, without the scholarship, how? Yeah, without the scholarship, how much per month? I'm interested in an MBA with specialization on crypto and fintech. So Tuchoku, where are you based? You'll have to check our website to know the exact fees depending on, because our tuition fees vary depending on where in the world you're from. Nigeria, okay, fantastic. And you are interested in our MBA. Let me tell you the cost. Also, our website, it does tailor tuition depending on what you're applying for. So if you visit our website and check our MBA page, it is actually going to tell you how much it would cost in the country that you're applying from. But if you'll give me a minute here, I just want to check our most recent update. For our MBA, that would be yeah, our MBA is still okay, it's $275 per month. You can receive anywhere from a 30% scholarship or 50% on the first month and then a 30% scholarship onwards. So again, it depends on your scholarship application. So I recommend you get in touch with our team and apply. What else? Nigeria, okay. What is the latest date I can submit my application to be able to start the program in January? Good question, Chukundu. That would be the 28th of December, on or before the 28th of December, 2025. You need to make sure to meet that date. So maximum on the 28th. If you miss that, even by a day, you will not be able to enroll for the January 1 intake. Uday, yes, I said 30% discount. Correct. That is for Nigeria. And it differs by country. So different countries could be 21%, other countries 15% or 25%, and so on. And again, it depends on your application. So I will share the scholarship form with everybody so you can apply. All right, guys, we are over time on our call today. If I missed any questions, I think I saw one about the grading system. The grading system varies per program as well, to Troku, so I recommend I'll share with you a link to our catalog to fully check that out for our grading system. I've left that on chat as well for everybody. And we do not require any work experience, Juliet. No. So it's if you want, you can share your CV with your application, but it's not a requirement. All right, guys. I believe that is everything. Let me share my screen just for some contact information. Oops. Right. There we go. Apologies for that. So here you can book a consultation call at nexford.com /NXU consult if you want to speak with a senior Nexford application specialist. The great thing about this call is you will be speaking to somebody who can help you. They can understand better your work experience, your background in terms of education, what your study and career goals are, and they can provide you very tailored information about which Nexford program is the best fit for you, when to get started, how soon they predict you may be able to finish, and so much more. So book that consultation call if you want very tailored advice and you really want to speak with a professional. Otherwise, you can send us an email at help@nexford.edu for any further questions that you have. And I welcome you to chat with our team of Nexford application specialists around the world in that WhatsApp number on the screen over here as well. So I wish you all the best of luck with your application. I thank you for staying on the call with me to learn more about Nexford University. And I wish you again the best of luck on your application and that you can start studying with us as soon as next month. Thank you so much for taking the time today from your day or your evening. And yes, Chikundu, you can get a meeting recording, hopefully within the week. Just reach out to our team on WhatsApp or send us an email so they can mark that you need a link for the recording. All right, so thanks everybody. Have a good day or good evening. Bye.